If you're a people pleaser, or you're feeling frustrated and drained in your relationships, you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, I want you to hear this. A lot of people pleasers give love in the way that they want to receive love. So if you want to be really seen and heard and listened to, you'll spend a lot of time asking people the really thoughtful questions and really actively listening to what they're saying. Or if you want to receive a lot of gifts or have people take care of the chores for you, you'll give people gifts and you'll take care of the chores for them. So a lot of people pleasers give love the way they want to receive love. But here's where the problem comes in. A lot of people pleasers, when they give love the way they want to receive it, they think that they're communicating, hey, I would like you to do this for me too. This is a bid for reciprocity, right? By doing this, I'm signaling I'd like you to do this for me too, right? And that's just the implicit message that they have. They don't say it out loud. They just think that that's obvious when they're doing that. But sometimes the person who's receiving it literally just doesn't have that interpretation. They didn't pick up on your hidden message, right? They're just thinking, oh, they're giving me gifts and they're doing the chores and they're listening to me and asking questions because they want to. They don't realize that it's a bid for reciprocity. They just think you're just doing what you want to do and they're doing what they want to do and there's no problems here. And nobody's at fault here. This is literally just a communication error where you are thinking that you're communicating, hey, I want you to do this for me too. You're not saying it, you think that that's implied, but the message is getting lost in translation. The person didn't receive the message. The message they heard is, I want to do this, and I'm just giving this to you of my own free will. And so if you're in this situation where you're feeling drained and you're feeling frustrated and you feel like you're giving more than you're receiving, the answer, and I know this is a really annoying answer, you have to communicate. You can communicate with your words. You can have an explicit conversation about this and say, hey, I would like you to give a little more, and I like the things I give you, I'd like to receive love in those ways. Or you can also just communicate with your actions. You don't even have to have a conversation if you don't want to. You can literally, if you're someone who asks a lot of questions and listens, you can just start talking about yourself more and take up more airtime. Or if you're always doing the chores for everyone, you can ask them to do the chores for you. You don't even have to have a whole conversation about reciprocity or boundaries or people pleasing. You can literally just, through your actions, ask them to do what you want to do, or just start doing what you want to be doing. And here's what's going to happen. Some people are just going to adjust. They're going to be like, cool, I didn't realize that you wanted to talk about yourself. I didn't realize that you wanted me to do the chores. But now that you've let me know, awesome. I'm going to listen to you and I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to do the chores. I'm going to give you gifts. Sounds good. And other people are not going to love it because they are basically like, wait, this isn't the relationship I entered into. I thought I entered a relationship where people were just going to ask me questions and just listen to me 80% of the time. Or people were going to take care of the chores for me all the time. You're changing the terms of the relationship on me. I don't like it anymore. That's also okay. That's just a market match. What actually happened is your relationship was a market mismatch and it's just filtering out. You're all both just putting your cards on the table of what you wanted and you're realizing this isn't a match. You're moving on, or maybe you're just reducing how much you hang out with each other. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. And then you have the opportunity to find someone who's a better fit in whatever dimension this could be.